The report by AGRA and its partners, the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation, the Rockefeller Foundation, and the United States Agency for International Development, analyzed the prevalence of food insufficiency in Kenya, Uganda, Tanzania, Rwanda, and South Sudan within the East African region. Tanzania has the lowest number of people skipping meals for surviving without essential diets, as 33 million people are classified as food insufficient in East Africa. According to a new report by Alliance for a Green Revolution in Africa, AGRA, 9.24% of Tanzanians were living in difficult conditions, having to skip meals or survive on limited diets, but the situation will be the worst in South Sudan, which would have the highest proportion of its population living in food insufficiency at 32.73%. It is followed by Kenya with 26.46% of its population living in food insufficiency, according to the report. The report by AGRA and partners and Bill Gates Foundation, the Rockefeller Foundation, and the United States Agency for International Development analyzed the prevalence of food insufficiency in Kenya, Uganda, Tanzania, Rwanda, South Sudan within the East African region. As of June 30, 2024, the number of people across 5 selected East African countries who did not have sufficient food for consumption was 33 million, 100,000 more people over May. This signifies a deterioration in the food insecurity situation across these selected countries, driven mainly by South Sudan, the report notes. In June, 21.14% of the Rwandan population was classified as food insufficient, while 18.74% of Ugandans were also living in difficult conditions. According to the report, people with insufficient food consumption are those with poor or borderline food consumption, according to the Food Consumption Score, which measures the diversity of household diets and frequency with which food is consumed. The FCS looks at the frequency of which a household consumes 8 food groups in the week prior to the survey to classify households as having poor, borderline, or acceptable food consumption. So, 33 million people in these 5 countries is far too much. So it means that the presidents in these countries have to do more. Yes, they have to do far more. It means that they have a whole lot of work to do. It means that their best is not good enough. It means that they have to invest heavily in agriculture in their countries. They have to encourage their farmers. They have to make provisions for these farmers. They have to make payable loans available to these farmers. They have to encourage young people to go into farming. Yes, because 33 million people in these 5 countries is alarming. That is just the truth. So their government have to do far more than they are doing already. Yes, if it is possible to, they should import some food items and subsidize it to their citizens to ease some of the problems some of these citizens are facing who are in this food insufficiency numbers. Yes, they just have to do more, because if our leaders in Africa are doing far more than they are supposed to do, at least do half, Africa is not supposed to be lacking food. We have the lands, we have the human power. So it's just about our governments investing heavily in agriculture to avert such things in the future.